He can keep Paze safe, who has also hit level 2. The stun is going to come in, and Paze in a lot of trouble. The max range handshake gets the job done, and it's first blood for aiming in the bottom lane.
Textbook! Phase, you're playing not only into exhaust, but also into a map that's being split away from you. You're not really going to have the early pressure that you'd ideally like with the Rumble. The Infernal Drake is about 18 CS, but I do think you don't contest this at Gen G. I think it's nice that Gen G are like, hey, poking and prodding, can we get something going? We can't. Completely fine. Get a blade in mid.
If this were challengers.
Oh, no. We'd be all
right fed at the moment, as the handshake is perfect from Kellen. And Lehens is in a lot of trouble here. Might have to flash away from this one. He will commit to it. Will he even live, though? As flash over the wall. The Merc Tread's not going to help out in that case, as Canyon is there. And in fact, Lehens survives. So at the end of the day, Gen G trading up in this one.
Even with the Mercs not staying alive. Oh, Chovy.
And they see him. Is it going to matter? As the handshake is great once again, but Kellen is so incredibly low. This is kind of opening up the map in a huge way, because Kingen is just not here. I guess maybe trying to set up for a Rift Herald play, but Gen G's macro is so clean that they're like, okay, you want to set up for Rift Heralds? We don't do that. We don't handshake those objectives and say, okay, we're going to try to like dilly-dally around this objective and maybe like get a little skirmish.
But it's a soul point nonetheless. Showmaker has his ultimate available, but they're very late. I think this is already gone. Can they find the fight?
Well, I mean,
Lucid, he's running!
Get into the pit, but he's going to have to, yeah, he's going to get it! Okay! Gets into the pit, smites it away, and Gen G are like, all right, sure, take it away. We don't want to fight you right now. And they're just going to let it go. So DK now on soul point of the Chemtech Soul. Job, the composition at keeping you at arm's length and basically controlling a lot of space and saying, okay,
gets hit.
It just shows the struggle. Like,
it shows the struggle of, oh god.
Well, speaking of struggling, there's no Fate's Call, there's no Flash, there's no Kellen. He did survive there with the bait.
That's good, right? You gotta band together. Again. Oh, Chovy.
So,
yeah, you got to try something.
Chovy should have known that this was coming in. Now, Fate's Call is just all right.
Flash for flash.
Trading flashes. I suppose that's good for DK. As now, again, they're just keeping him at arm's length, and DK are like, well, we don't have engage. We don't have a way to get in there. The ult comes down from Showmaker, and they're just being poked out. Has a lick in the bush. Does happen once again. Canyon does get hand shook quite a bit as... Yeah, that's going to be the end of Kellen. That was your engage, I guess, as now here comes Canyon with the R button, gets the job done. Well, actually, he gets the job done to himself. Just dies immediately. And that'll be the jungler of Gen G gone. But they still have the pressure, and they're still going to continue the push.
All according to Canyon's plan. Dying there guarantees the most amount of... No, it was him going ham on Vi. Got flashed into the enemy team when he was in his ult. But it doesn't matter.
They don't need Baron. What is this game, man?
The banner actually come through. Nicely done from Paze here as well, as walks out of the equalizer, already has his ult at the ready, so he can't even auto-attack. Anyone in this team is Canyon. You know, we've all played Vi. We know what happens.
Speaking of which, he's going to do it again. Lucid this time flashes on in, and this time it makes sense. Able to get away, but look at this front line. Kingen just being murdered as he goes down quite quickly to the damage of the TF. And yeah. And that has been the game
Maybe
so
this
far.
Is the one.
All right, well, we do have a very funny-looking handshake as now Chovy just going to sweep him up, but he just dashes away, but over the wall goes Showmaker. Will collect the kill. And now this dragon is quite scary, but he dashes away, actually, as the follow-up does come in here, and the damage from Paze and from Keen is too huge. The range as well. Just going to shell like artillery over there, Tom Kench. Picks up a kill. And now he got this Drake.
Position, but is able to stopwatch. Also doesn't get hit by the ult. And from Showmaker. And
meanwhile, this time Canyon's going to send it, and you know what? He's kind of alone, as meanwhile on the top side, Keen just getting on in there. They're going to pick off Kingen, and Canyon actually got out somehow.
Yeah, that's TF. He got devoured. Flip, and don't let DK get back in the game that way. Look, they can just push.
Yeah.
Just get the inhibs and not care.
And you see DK, they're going to try to force this one. Lehens, though, tanking up so much. And meanwhile, they're doing more damage to the 5-stack of DK. As now Canyon, yeah, I think they're just going to stop the backs. As we do have the Rumble, this is going to be smited down by Canyon. And yes, he gives his life, but he's giving his life to potentially win the game. And that is totally fine as the backs once again trying to come out here. We do see Geng trying to get back into the base as a bunch of poking is coming down. Toby, meanwhile, is going to go down, though, as the bailout. Oh, no, he did get devoured, actually, as it will be Showmaker who gets taken out, and now Keen is here on the flank. He gives up the push in mid just to rejoin the fight after taking out 2 Nexus turrets.
And even King and on the player cam is like, what are you gonna do about that? He was laughing because they are getting run around the map here.
Oh boy, yep. Flash over the wall, and Keen is going to take that kill, and you just regroup up in mid. I feel like the crowd is kind of stunned by what has happened here. It didn't feel like a normal game of League of Legends, as Gen G will take game number 1. Lucid is here, as we have a 3-on-3, aiming, stepping up to this one. Canyon getting pretty low, but the damage out of the Rumble is huge, as well as the Draven. Gonna get another flash out of this one. As, meanwhile, they're denying all of these minions under the turret.
He's going back in.
All right, is he gonna go for the play? He does not have flash. Lehens is so low, but yeah, down he goes. Oh man, the extension on the creep and
up and get the resets going early. Because of the early play, Lucid just now dinged level 5, so is pretty substantially behind the curve of where you'd normally be if you just were able to clear continuously. And Gen G, as expected, will be able to pick up what to do here. They won't actually go for the Kingen.
Now the flash on in, and Keen is not going to respect it. Flashes, tries to get the kill onto Kingen, but it will not happen. A 2v1 does pan out pretty well for D+ in the top side, as now Kellen is left just to die. And I guess
Genji have the knowledge advantage. Oh, no, they know. And they're like, oh, no.
Oh, boy. And now the equalizer comes down. The exhaust is huge, but Canyon with the 3-man stun comes over the top from the top rope and just dunks on them.
Unfazed, jumps in. Started to make a play on top.
All right, nicely done. Perfect alley-oop over to the side of Showmaker, who is going to hit the charm. This is the way it goes sometimes.
Oh, God.
Keenus. Now Lehens is here. Kingen, remember, he's really low. Took 2 turret shots.
Might be able to delay it. Lucid on his way with flash and ult. He has a lot of sustain.
He is going to make this a bit one-sided as the shutdown goes to the Rumble. And Lehens might bite the bullet for this one, as now Keen trying to get in here, but the charm is huge. And now Toby shows up and is going to trade one back. Ends up being a...
Can't remember Pace ever playing Draven, but he has 7 career games, like a 57% win rate on it. I don't recall any of them, but...
Actually hurts?
No, I mean the Chemtech.
Oh, yeah. I mean, clearly Ox is just...
Again?
Just not trying. As now Toby in a bit of a wonky spot, just being solo killed by Kingen!
Again? Was about a year ago as, oh boy.
It's the engage cone for Canyon. He gets on in. Kellen, oh, nice bubble. Maybe going to be able to trade this one back with the TP. And in fact, they will. They're going to give that kill over to Aiming. Desperately needed it. But Hayes did pick up another kill.
How does Genji actually play out fights? As Lucid is behind them, but Canyon is on his way.
Uh-oh. Gonna spot him. And did he even notice? It's like going the opposite way. Either way, now it's Lucid against 3, and just 1 cast from Kingen is not enough. Yes, it does some damage, but really not enough as the exhaust in the bubble, but...
Looking for, if you are DK, try and get value out of this Ari, level 11. So Lucid has his ult not yet available.
Yeah, this feels like a good time to fight, especially because Pay's not here at the moment. Tons of burst comes out from Aiming, and it's stolen away by Lucid. This Rift Herald, and now they're going to pick up this Eye as well. DK finding a lot of value, and now Showmaker getting on in there. As will he hit the charm? Yes, he will. Right in front of Canyon, and down he will go. Just like that. And Kellen got the kill.
He did it! Showmaker killed Canyon! Kellen got the kill. But I'm crediting that to Showmaker as he goes in.
Oh, the charm gonna hit as well, and now Lucid, he is here on time. Might be traded back for the hands, but no. With Showmaker here, level 12, it goes back in, and that's just gonna be a trade of kills. Lehens does.
It's also like playing this game out as Pays is so hard as...
Houlihan's not quite able to sidestep that one. Showmaker has just been... He's just been locked in, man. He just keeps hitting every
way. Who has to navigate Vi and Ari, which alone is hard, especially when you add Lucianami. But there's a fat AP Gragas in the game. Like, if you don't flash a cask and you just get knocked into the team, the amount of disruption that's available is amazing. And Genji, as they do,
certainly
he's earned it.
Huge amount of burst damage with the AP Gragas already. As here is Showmaker going to get knocked away, but now Keen in a bit of trouble with Lucid here as well. Not able to sidestep that one, and it will be Showmaker to pick up yet another kill. 4 men
doing this to our junglers.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe over the last weekend and, you know, a bit, we've had Jack's jungle really come stacks on a Magi's as well. So, maybe going to catch out Lehens here. He's going to be forced to flash. And he might still go down as now the damage is just too much over to the side of Showmaker. And that's just more stacks for him as he's standing to do some insane amount of damage.
Canyon.
Just going to get on in there and try to take out Kellen. But now Canyon's just going to be burst to smithereens by the Ari, who is just owning this game. And now Lucid is left out to dry. That's another kill over the Draven. And so
from Chovy, he's done. Menace, but he might get collapsed on.
The engage cones coming on in. Chovy's like, wait, how are you there already? Yeah, I think he's just dead. I mean, you press R, Showmaker's here, there's the charm, and Chovy will go down. 700 gold given over to Showmaker. Yeah, no cease and desist for Lucid, as now the damage is going to come out here from aiming. Lehens pretty low. Still has Equalizer, as this one will go the way of Genji. They deny a soul and even get ahead on Drakes themselves. And this is still anybody's game. Comps aside, we're still very much enjoying D plus Kia's composition here, but even if they get Kingen, like, who cares? D plus are going to get this Baron. He's out. Kingen's out, and the damage is being done to the Baron. They have no idea.
Well, I think
it looks like they do.
They just can't walk up. They
could have sworn they cleared out the vision, and that they did.
All right, I take it back, DK. Flawless play, all according to plan.
The gentleman's battle.
Side lanes are real!
No.
It's fine, they just poke.
All right, just get Chovy! Just kill him! But no, the 3-man Counter-Strike comes out from Canyon. Immediately traded back, though, as now 4v4 in this game, and Showmaker still alive, still doing insane amounts. Not quite able to do so.
Defensive play from Genji, so strong, so hard to crack.
Oh, trying to get on in there. They press the R button onto Chovy, and they take him out. The damage from the Ari just too much. And there it is, a double kill now for Showmaker as they get it done. That's the engage we were looking for, as Showmaker getting very close to the sun is, oh man.
Wait, return.
Stasis? Oh.
Woohoo!
Just barely.
It's fine, he's okay. Lehens almost has his ultimate available.
And Redemption going to be huge, keeps them all very healthy. And with 5 seconds left on the Baron, will they continue on the push is really the main question. It's looking likely, but now the minions are not buffed up. Still could look for a play when the Spirit Rush does come up to give this one over to the side of D+. I thought they did it, but apparently it's not quite done just yet. Lucid on a ward, unfortunately for him.
Oh, yeah, he thought he was fine because the control ward just outside the range of Showmaker!
Here he is, that should be a dead Lehens, down he goes, and the follow-up damage is not good from the side of Genji, but Canyon gets that engage, but he's in alone, he's going to go down, and now the massive range ult! Pays is going to be caught by the entirety of D+ Kia. That will be the end of this game. As well, we'll have to wait and see. Genji, Chovy trying to stop the bottom lane and the big wave. There's no way. There's just no way, right? Chovy is going to live, but they could just push mid and end the game. As flash forward from Kellen, he's not even going to get the kill. Guys, you can just end the game. You can just win.
Just win.
And that they will.
Oh boy, Showmaker showing up huge here.
They
on the Ari.
And they end? I mean, they should be able to, right?
Yeah, no, they'll be able to.
Yeah, okay.
The Nexus.
Jeez.
We're fine.
You never knew until the Nexus was gone, and there it is, D+ Kia. Bro.
What did we just do? Well, because it's going to 5 games.
It's so still a chance.
What did we do? Do we just go for the 5?
Well, at that point, we accept our fate. We
want
hope
to
for
commit,
5.
right?
Yeah,
Definitely not Tiger.
is the official name of it.
Kellen does have to flash.
A play here on a Chovy. This is up Vi and Ari. This is what you do. You get in, you press your R button on the mid laner, and then
Do as LeagueofLegends, you. I mean, maybe he gets a flash.
he's really trying for it. Oh no, he's just gonna get the kill.
Okay, you do have to flash, though.
Showmaker's like, surely he doesn't do this. Lance is like, no, I'm doing this. Trust me. Not an all out, and a play on the top side, no equalizer anymore. But there is a Sejuani here. Canyon also with no Glacial Prison. And this is an Udyr. A lot of damage being done, though, by the side of Keen, and now King is pretty low on the play, and the stacking of the Permafrost. Genji, honestly, this Dragon's not that high value when the Chemtech Soul comes up.
Oh, you're playing into Ari and Vi as well. They're running a risk here. Keen has TP, King doesn't.
Oh, the collapse coming on in, and Showmaker not exactly winning that trade, so he's going to be zoned away, and that's going to be the Drake over to them, and it's a third Chemtech Soul.
I don't know if Genji want to actually contest this. They are making their way over. Knight's Fight on for Kane as well.
Bit of a late contest here from the side of Genji. Doesn't look like they'll be able to steal it or anything like that. Keen is just looking at them menacingly. Get that happening as Kingen, he's tanky. Can he live against 3 people again? No, the answer will be again no, as LeagueofLegends this time will once again pick up the kill.
Blood. They deny the mid lane turret being taken, so the Herald doesn't get that much value. He's aiming.
Running on forward. He is so fast, so difficult to get away from this one. His Pays is now LeagueofLegends on the run as well, and yeah, he's just going to be locked down. Not the disengage cone. Okay, it's a shutdown going to aiming on Zeri. Maybe a bit of a mini Zeri moments there.
So I'm okay with him giving it up. The call's a little bit late, so Chovy can TP the top again to ensure that it doesn't go down, which is what I imagine will happen. Probably pushes bot side and then TPs towards top, as Soul Point's going to get taken. But realistically, Soul going over to Genji doesn't mean that much, especially not, like, obviously Cassante is going to be a nuisance as a that TP was not good.
So that might just be another turret going over to Genji up on the top side of the map.
We have Pays there in the ruler spot, but he's like, I don't trust this. I'm not a banana brush. I can't walk in.
Yeah, and with the package held now, trying to get in on top of Chovy. The burst damage is not there, and Showmaker on the flank trying to take up pace here.
They're low.
It's pretty close, and with the Zeri, he's going to get the pick off. Showmaker does it again.
He lives!
And that pushes them away. So many low health bars here on the side of Genji, and this Zeri still full health. He tries to get the pick. It's not going to happen. Again, it's a Zeri as the spike does go the way of Canyon, though. That is Chemtech Soul, but aiming, looking to have his moment. He wants to get his stamp over. Oh, he goes flashes into 2 of them, and will take out the one. Chovy desperate, and he's just gonna Valkyrie away to his death. It's a double kill, 6,000 damage for aiming, and D+ win the fight.
And even with aiming being taken in the picture-in-picture, because he forces the rest of Genji to pull back. Lands, outside of his ultimate, wasn't really able to have a big impact in that fight, and then Showmaker making it over. All of this is just setting up for the perfect opportunity for, as long as Pace doesn't make it close, it should be fine, and they will be able to pick it up. And that is a trade, I think, as DK.
Given the amount of tempo they can build here in the mid-game to try to get a big gold advantage before the Elder Drake spawns in 4.5 minutes.
Now, though, last game we saw, not the
Keen comes in, and now Keen, yeah, he's real tanky. Doesn't matter, as he immediately gets burst down. The rest of the team not even there to help him. And D+ Kia, look at this team right now.
No one is that tanky as the poke from aiming strikes true. They don't have a wave, though.
Now Kingen also extremely tanky. Oh, wow. Oh, jeez. That was quite a lot of damage from the side of Chovy.
Man. More gold for aiming.
Everybody on Genji is like mid or bot, and aiming is just pushing top. And yeah, Keen is very tanky, but like...
is he?
The point is, like, he can't clear this wave, so aiming can just walk up, take a turret, nobody else is here, and Genji, honestly, are not really responding to this pressure.
Because they have... We do level 60 now. I imagine he's going to have Void Step done as well. His package use is going to be pivotal because, as mentioned, I think that at this point in the game...
Another free turret.
If Kingen is able to get his...
And Kingen can't really utilize his teleport advantage because you know, he's an Udyr, he doesn't push that fast. Also, he needs to soak damage in the front line here for his team.
You want to try and time out this package.
And the poke is not landing. Well, I say that and immediately lands. King in the front line, he's being burst, and they don't quite get through it. The redemption this time is right on time, but over the wall goes Toby. And immediately, oh, he's doing so much damage with that equalizer, and that should be enough. As Gen G routing them, but now on the dragon is aiming. Might be able to finish this off.
Can you go in?
Yeah, he just has smite. Okay, I guess that's it. That's just the way the game ends. Elder Drake is taken by Gen G. And the game will end. Aiming doesn't matter if he doesn't have a team to help him out.
So, wait. There you saw the attempt. Lucid and Showmaker try to flip it around on Chovy, and it doesn't work. They just end up going down. There's not enough space. Lucid, Showmaker are going to be coming in. But I don't think they can defend here.
I mean, Lucid's a Vi, like he's just going to be burnt to a crisp. There's Elder Drake, and one by one. Yeah, they might be able to get lands here. Maybe, okay, they do, but yeah.
Waves here.
They just don't have a Nexus.
Can't do it.
That's going to do it. The Elder fight is won by Gen G, and so will the game be.
With this draft, I don't think either team is going to be looking to do a whole lot before level 6. I mean, Gen G is not looking to do anything for like, I don't know, 25 guys.
Full Sunfire.
Wow.
I guess he just needed a little bit of extra money, as now the flash on in from Lucid. Canyon in a lot of trouble. You can't get away from the Vi, as desperate to get over to the right side, but he is absolutely dead. Their only question is who they give the kill over to. Lucid don't take it away from Showman.
A lot of armor. And he's Sundered Sky as well, so
yeah.
Good call. There's Runaway. There's the cleaver that we were talking about earlier from Keen. Does finish it now. Wonder if he's going to go like more of a, which I imagine in Pro is going to be a lot more consistent, go for like a Bruiser style build where you end up with Starex. Jack shows obviously really good onto Urgot as well. As early Drake look at Keen as just a black clear. Oh, Pace!
And he face checks here as Pace is in a lot of trouble, calling to the face, aiming. Gonna take him out with a little bit of help from Kellen. As a very nice time.
Mistake from Pace there. Yeah, you might get Herald. I don't think DK is going to be too hamstrung. They might try to contest this, maybe. They do have King and maybe on a TP angle, but like you're getting first Turret Blood. Aiming is getting fed. The gold lead is growing as Lucid realizes that the map, like Pace dies there, because Vi was already roaming over. But Lehens was actually on his way.
Can they actually kill the Urgot here? I mean, the lockdown from the leash, perhaps, as Redemption also coming in. Not quite fast enough from Lehens. Nice try, though, but get another knock up there as the Rift Herald is going to be pushing into the top side. Cannon to lock that one down. Lehens also here, and it's a 3-on-2 for now, but they're not going to crack the turret down. And it's also, as we know, very obnoxious once you get out of lane because you just don't die. And it has a lot of utility, unlike Udyr. So, feels pretty good.
Could lead into an immediate Baron. Instead, DK effectively invest the TP.
Oh, man.
And pick themselves up a turret and a whole lot of damage onto Pace.
Yeah, he's still trying to scale. He's not being given many opportunities. Meanwhile, down at the bottom side, Vi and LeBlanc put 2 and 2 together once again, and they take out Chovy in the side lane.
I think Gen G should contest. I think you should let this one go.
Well, they're going to try. Lucid going for the blue buff. He's immediately going to be taken away and chopped up by the Urgot. And that's going to be the end of that. That gives a chance now for Gen G to extend this game, to take the Drake, and to have a chance in the later stage of this one.
Absolutely colossal mistake from Lucid there. Gets caught. Not ready for the flash flip coming out from Keen. And that is going to be the soul point denied, and those early picks don't really get a whole lot. I love this. Just got to pull the trigger, at least force the TP out of Keen.
Yeah, just going to start it up. Doesn't look like Gen G are really noticing just yet, but it's pretty slow with only 2. Now aiming gets over the wall.
Now they know, but they don't have a great way to keep Kenyon out. There is no... Wait, he can't flash.
Okay, it's just gone. Yep, DK gonna take it down. A great call from them, and meanwhile...
The split push Rek'Sai? They're actually using it in 3 lanes. Feldas, they're learning right in front of our eyes.
A 1-3-1 out of D plus Kia?
With Baron?
With the Baron buff? Uh-oh. Oh, Pace, that's a little slow down. That's the end of the Zeri. in just the span of a half a second. Down goes Pace, and now they can group up in mid. They can take out this inhibitor. They can rotate bot, take out that one. I think I smell the silver scrapes coming on here now.
That's 2 inhibitors down. The Rebel Baron power play further extending. They might even try to push if someone makes a mistake, like, and try and look for even more here. At the very least, should try and play for triple inhib. Locks Gen, and it's 3-1, and you're back in the lower bracket.
Yeah. I also do feel like Aiming is just allowed to do whatever he wants in this game. You know, it's a bit of a comp issue. It's also just the wall.
Right, to do anything is Showmaker.
He does have some aimable abilities, yes. As tidal wave over the top, it's a bubble, and DK are like, nope, we are running away. Toby has other ideas, though, as there it is! They're going to take out the Nami, but that's just the Nami. Can they kill Rek'Sai?
Nice!
Have they overextended? Kingen is dead. And 2 pickoffs for the side of Gen G, with Baron up in 40 seconds.
Guys! Okay, it's fine. There's 2 in King and STP as well. A pick would be absolutely huge. Lucid has flash and ult. Aiming's there as well.
Oh, they know where he is.
They're gonna try and go for this, 100%.
Yep, the pings are coming in, and oh god, Toby trying to get so far away, but with 3 members, they take out Toby. And the pick is successful right before.
So I think Silver Scrapes is coming up.
There's only 1 lane left, and DK aren't wasting too much time with this one. As they push on forward, the poke is coming out. That's 3 inhibitors down now. But the other 2 are coming up here in about 10 seconds. We do see D plus Kia trying to rotate over and take those down. They want to get the full, safe 3-lane victory. Maybe pick up an Ocean Soul if they feel like it. But don't even necessarily have to do that. See what they decide on as redemption. Very desperate are Gen Z trying to stay alive in their base.
Oh, DK. They want to get to a game 5 so badly. They don't want to walk. All flashes are up outside of Lahens, and I don't think his is the one you're afraid of.
Ah, there it is. Aiming. Ready to press his buttons. Takes him out. Excellently timed and aimed. Culling. And that'll be the end of Canyon and the end of the 3 inhibitors. They slowly but surely push in to these Nexus turrets and are looking to bring us to Silver Scrapes.
3 inhibitors down.
Very slowly.
Very slow.
Extremely surely.
We are not taking any risks, Valdez. We're playing it safe.
Yeah, and no reason to as the flash away from Keen and the engage comes in. There's the Zeri with the ult. Both Nexus turrets are down. They take out the Vi, and they will hold on to their Nexus for now. Down will go Rek'Sai as Keen also going to survive once again.
Okay, guys. We either commit or we don't.
Okay.
Bars on these 3 members.
TP.
If Kingen and Lucid go in, you have to commit.
Toby is committing. He is not going to be let down. Takes away the Nami, but only the Nami.
Okay, there's no way. Oh, Showmaker should be able to make it out.
He doesn't have dispersion, and he's spotted. Over the wall he goes. Mimic is up in like 2 seconds. Okay, he's gonna hop back and just choose to take out Lahens. Okay.
The heal from Crypt Bloom. He's still gonna die. Kane's gonna find him.
Oh, not the plant. Oh God. And okay, they finally get it done. Okay. Meanwhile,
it shouldn't matter, Valdez.
Surely the game is just over, right?
3 inhibitors are down. 3 inhibitors are down. It shouldn't matter. This shouldn't. Aiming, just stay alive.
We're fighting. We're gonna try to fight into Aiming. Lucid and Showmaker and Kingen are just sending it into the Nexus. Is it enough? I'm not so sure. The autos are coming in. The sweep away, and Showmaker's so low, and the last couple of autos will get it done. V plus and flash out of Aiming, but now we've got Toby, and he's up against the wall. Aiming will go down, and Kellen as well. Ooh, he's going to land, and Pace goes down to him. Definitely not what you were hoping for, but at least they got the kill on.
There are no ults available here for Chovy.
Chovy's just not really doing damage right now, as now he has to flash over the wall, and Showmaker's like, okay, cool. I mean, take a look at the items here from Chovy. He's got tier 2 cooldown boots, essentially, and that's it. So
it's boots of lucidity. That's not enough.
3 where they kind of lost it against Package, and that wasn't Aiming's fault. Here we go. Ult's going to be utilized here as immediately Pays and Lens just turn tail, but now TP coming in. A lot of damage already done to Pays and Lens. He's just going to cleanse here away from the root as now Chovy goes over the wall, and now Aiming is in a lot of trouble, gets knocked into the rocks, and now Kellen left for the fishes as well. Double kill over to Chovy, who's making his presence felt in the bottom lane yet again.
Chovy being the difference maker, and so no way to outplay that. You can't walk your way out of that one.
Yeah, like Showmaker has done many a time, and now Showmaker's getting in there. Again, he's pretty tanky. The Lucid ult comes through, and Chovy gets shut down. The kill will go over to Lucid, as now Canyon running away from this Zeri. Tons of damage.
Disregards the fact that there's a Sejuani there, and does end up giving his shutdown over to set Sejuani, which is not ideal for DK. This isn't like a Vi where you're like, you know what, there's value. he's not going to be that type of champion.
Trying to fight over this one.
Should be gone.
They don't have Chovy, so Infernal Soul for game 5. So passes don't stack in League of Legends.
Swear fealty to one person, Valdez.
Outside of this lore story you're telling. So Gen G, they're going to make a play here for the Rift Herald, and it doesn't look like D plus Kia have any interest in fighting over that.
Which he doesn't. Lucid.
Lucid just going for
it's fine.
He's just gallivanting out there on his Poro. Here we go. Gonna get that engaged, but immediately Canyon is going to get cleansed, and now with the wild growth should be okay. As here comes Chovy over the top, Lucid in a bit of trouble. The knockup comes in, and the stun as well, but now Showmaker jumping into the back line. Might be able to take a pace, not quite able to, but here's Kingen looking for the back line, and the fight extends. This is where D plus Kia, they will thrive, as meanwhile Showmaker just being bullied by Keen. And the kite back comes through from the side of Gen G. Nobody else will die.
He has his wall. I feel like if DK just started up though, like get mid and then run towards that dragon. Oh man,
and they're gonna get the mid-tier blood. So yeah, this is pretty huge.
That's gonna. I think don't get me wrong. I think Gen G's making the right call. I was just worried about DK actually doing it, and they are.
I'm not sure why Keen is watching them do it. He's not gonna steal it on Cassante. There is Infernal away. And there's a Talia in the vicinity. Chovy has been doing a great job of making his presence felt, but look at this, Lehens caught out on the left side. He's gonna wild growth himself and try to run away.
Slowed.
Slow comes down and he is dead. Flash on in from aiming. He is not messing around. And Showmaker gets the pick on the pace, but they can't get to the back line. Lucid pretty low as Keen trying to do Kagan will not go down. Finally gets taken out, but they have not dealt with Showmaker or aiming, who are still on the chase. Canyon looks like he is totally going to be left out here. And okay.
Yeah, he's dead.
Down he goes. They give the kill to Showmaker.
I think they try to give the kill to aiming, and they're like, let's take him down. We need to make sure. A ton of punish potential available here for Gen G with a single overstep. And if DK ever commit to a fight and don't actually kill, they know. They gotta know.
They gotta know, right? No, they don't quite know, as Canyon shows up big, but the damage is not taken out aiming. They finally get it done. As Showmaker, he needs to be the carry now, but Chovy's in the back line. The damage is being done, but look at Kingen flashing on top of the Talia. Might be able to do it. Keen is going insane mode in that back line himself, and the knockup comes in from Chovy to seal the deal on the team fight.
That's a team fight win there for Gen G. Chovy doing absolutely ungodly amounts of damage.
D+, I think you're in a position to, if you get Kingen on a flank,
Chovy
maybe go for this, but
he knows. And DK,
they don't have the position.
Yeah, maybe. Okay, Lucid doesn't get over the wall, but I realistically don't think
he's going to start it.
He spotted them vision. Absolutely, they should.
Well, now
absolutely they should.
Now they have vision. Can they do this fast enough? Is really the next question. And
are we going to flip?
Surely,
there is a rel. It's not really a flip.
He's going to put his nose in there. We do have a wall that is put down. The Glacial Prison gone, and now the engage coming over the wall, aiming into that back line. Excellent dash away and flash from this one, and now the chase comes in. Chovy in a lot of trouble. The Moonlight Vigil does nothing, and now Kingen is going to be trapped over the wall, and Showmaker out, and Showmaker makes the play, gets over the wall, but now he's going to go down.
Aiming's alive though!
And once again, we reset. It's 3v3, and nobody can do the Baron.
Nothing happens!
Nobody can do the Baron.
And take the soul, and then let the Baron go. Gen G, though, they don't want to let it get to that far. They have control of the pit.
Yeah, there is vision of this. They do know this is happening. As DK, once again, they threaten a fight. Wall is going to come down. Chovy is safe. The ult goes wide, and Gen G will pick up the Baron. Here comes aiming on the follow-up, though. The flank comes in from Kingen. Not the best flank, as now Canyon going in alone. The massive damage in that backline. He took it onto pace though, as Showmaker stopped in his tracks, and he will not get a significant knock-up. And now Aiming has to do it 1v4. He might be able to. He might just be able to, and he gets over the wall. They know they're down a member. Gen.G, they're gonna win the fight.
OTP and towards top side.
Yeah.
Not gonna happen. They're just gonna try and run out this Baron timer.
All right. And, man, Gen.G, they must feel pretty good about the way things went, all things considered. I mean, you get a Baron, you get another Infernal. Now you've got this wall coming up here, and looking to catch out Lucid. Kind of an awkward spot for him. He is going to be 100-0'd. And that giant Cassante, nobody can shoot through that. And here comes the push. They still have the Baron buff for a minute.
Might even try to look for the ends. Aiming does have his flash available. They have McKills. Is it enough though? Kingen doesn't have a Surreal Dust yet. We'll see if Gen.G wants to run the risk, because if you overextend here, end up getting wiped. These type of positions though, this is dangerous. We've seen teams lose being this rough, but look at the vision control for Gen.G. Immaculate. No TP wards.
Just disgusting. You can just start it. There's no vision here. They get a trinket in, and DK say no. We don't want to fight over this.
The problem is because the wave in top isn't shoved in. Like, the Redder is shoved in for Gen.G. Gen.G can just rotate towards top. They make it work. Pace taking a lot of poke already.
Yeah, already taking a bit, as they're going to go all in onto Lucid. That's not the target. The Moonlight Vigil is pretty good, though. Redemption does come in, Aiming getting extremely low on that backside. Oh, the knockup comes in on the King, and he's flashing away. He knows what it means if he gets caught, but the Cassante, you can't get away from him, and down will go Kingen, and the team just will not commit on the side of DK. They're just going to give another Drake over to the side of Gen.G.
Aiming's too low. There's no way that's going to be for Drake going over. Oh, if they come back, they might just be able to end up with this.
Yeah, they can't back. Showmaker totally caught here. No! Flash Polymorph, he is done for.
Is that it? Seconds. I don't know if they can hold here. That might just be it.
Seen Zerayumi do some crazy things in my life, but I don't think that it can do this one. 8 seconds on Kingen. Do you have enough time? Do you have enough wave clear to make it through and survive? Pays moving forward. Keen trying to tank up now, just going to assassinate onto the Zeri. But now, here comes Kingen, and the flash away is going to do it. Kingen had to flash away in the last fight, and now Aiming. He's alive. He's still trying to stay this one, but it's not going to matter. The Nexus goes down, and Gen.G will win game.